So the graph of a quadratic function passes through this point, 6 comma negative 60, and the zeros of the function are negative 4 and 2. Write the equation of the graph in general form. So, if we go to our diagram, we want to write it in the blue form. Y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Do we have any information that helps us write in general form right now? No. What is the information that we're given? We're given a point, and do you remember the other words for zeros? Zeros is another word for roots, another word for solutions, another word for x-intercepts. So they give us the x-intercepts. And if we go back to our diagram, we're like, ooh, I know this purple thing right here. What does this purple thing come from? The factored form. I could probably write the factored form, or at least start writing the factored form, because I have the x-intercepts. So I go here, and I say to myself, this is probably my hint. The factored form looks like this. I've got my zeros are negative 4 and 2, so I would know that it would be x plus 4, x minus 2. So we're very close, but we don't know, right? If we knew the a value, we would have the factored form completely. So how do we find our a value? And we've done this before. You can plug in your point. The point that we have is 6 comma negative 60. That means when x is 6, y has to be negative 60. So I can plug in negative 60 for y, and I can plug in 6 for x. If I do that, I get an equation where the only thing I don't know is a. A little bit of algebraic manipulations, right? I have negative 60 equals 6 plus 4, that's 10. 6 minus 2, that's 4. So I've got negative 60 equals 10 times 4 is 40a. I want to get a by itself. I divide by 40. And so that simplifies that a is equal to negative 3 over 2. So now my factored form, negative 3 over 2, x plus 4, x minus 4. We have the complete factored form. But what did the question ask for? The question asked for general form. So as far as looking at our diagram, what were we able to do? We were able to say, I had this first. Having that let me go back to my factored form. And now that I have my factored form, I can go back to my general form. So how do I go from my factored form to my general form? can expand this and simplify it to get to our general form. So I'm going to, you're multiplying three things. I'm going to choose to multiply the x plus 4 and the x minus 2 first. That will give me x squared is my first ones, minus 8 for my last ones. My outside and inside will be 4x minus 2x plus 2x. And then I can distribute the negative 3 over 2 to each one. That will give me negative 3 over 2x squared minus 3x plus 12. And this is now the general form. So you can change to any form. You can go from any form to any other form. Following this, right? Factored form could get me the general form. I can't go directly from factored form to standard form. Can you see that? You'd have to go to general form first and then to standard form. But this one, they gave us a hint of x-intercepts. That hint let us go back to factored form. Sometimes you will get questions like this one, but it tells you the vertex. If it told me the vertex, does it make sense to you that if I got the vertex, I'd probably go back to standard form and then to general form? So each of the things that they give us as information helps us find one of the forms, and then we can change to any other one. Questions for practice for number 3, question number 8. Did everybody get everything copied down, or do I need to scroll down? Okay. This, I want to just put a star. This is a very important piece of information. Plugging in the a value to find, plugging in a point to find the a value, that comes up a fair bit in questions. So is it far away for seeing, or is it just easier to copy it off your phone? Okay.